Dear viewers, I am Dr. Umesha B., Assistant Professor of Chemistry, JSS Arts, Science and Commerce College, Gokak, which is affiliated to Rani Chennamma University. So, in previous videos, we have discussed aldehydes and ketones. So, in today's video, we are going to study the carboxylic acids. When a carbonyl carbon also bears a hydroxyl group, then compounds are acidic and are called carboxylic acids. See, the carboxylic acids are organic compounds containing the carbonyl group, wherein the hydroxyl group is directly attached to the carbonyl group. So there are three representations of a carboxylic acids. So the carboxylic acids constitute one of the most frequently encountered classes of organic compounds in nature. Mostly in fruits, many carboxylic acids were encountered in nature. They are widely distributed in nature and are also industrially important chemicals. For instance, the acetic acid in the form of vinegar and the fatty acids, which are long chain aliphatic acids derived from hydrolysis of fats and oils. For example, stearic acid. This is all about the introduction about carboxylic acids. Let us move on to the next slide. Classifications. Classification of carboxylic acids. They are classified into three types: monocarboxylic compounds, dicarboxylic compounds, and tricarboxylic compounds. Monocarboxylic compounds are the compounds those containing one carboxylic group. For example, acetic acid. Dicarboxylic compounds are the compounds those containing two carboxylic group. For example, oxalic acid. So this oxalic acid having two carboxylic group. Next, tricarboxylic acids, tricarboxylic compounds. The compounds those containing three carboxylic compounds. For example, citric acid. So citric acid containing three carboxylic group. Let us move on to the next slide. The nomenclature of carboxylic acids. So the common name of the some basic carboxylic acids are derived from Latin names that indicates the first original natural source of the carboxylic acids. So these are the formic acid, acetic acid, propanoic acid, butyric acid, uh, valeric acid, caproic acid. These are the common names of some carboxylic acids. So in ants, formic acid is derived. So formic acid is derived from the ants, that is formica. So acetic acid in the form of vinegar. Basic fat, it is in the form of propionic acid. Like this, these are the common names of some carboxylic acids. So the common names of a carboxylic acid, that is RCOOH, is derived by adding the suffix IC acid IC acid to a prefix representing the chain length of the carboxylic acid. Therefore, uh, form. So IC acid is added as suffix as suffix to the prefix form. Therefore, it is named as formic acid. In the second case, the acetic acid. In this case, for this prefix, IC acid is added as a suffix. Therefore, it is known as acetic acid. Next, nomenclature IUPAC nomenclature of aliphatic carboxylic acids. IUPAC nomenclature of aliphatic carboxylic acids. So this IUPAC names of straight chain aliphatic carboxylic acids are derived by adding the suffix oic acid to the systematic name of the parent hydrocarbon. They are named as alkanoic acids. So this IUPAC name of the straight chain aliphatic carboxylic acids are derived by adding the suffix oic acid to the parent hydrocarbons. Parent hydrocarbons. Therefore, the name is known as alkanoic acids. That means the E of the alkane is replaced by oic acid. For example, methane. If you consider the methane as example, so in this case E is replaced by oic acid. E is replaced by E of the methane is replaced by ioic acid. Therefore, it is named as methanoic acid. When you come to the ethane, when you come to the ethane, E of the ethane is replaced by the ioic acid. Therefore, it is named as the ethanoic acid. And when you come to the propane if you consider the propane as an example, E of the propane is replaced by ioic acid. Therefore, it is named as propanoic acid. Propanoic acid. The systematic nomenclature of substituted carboxylic acids are derived by. So when you come to the substituted carboxylic acids, the systematic nomenclature of substituted carboxylic acids are derived by first, there are some rules. First, identify the parent chain that contains most, if not all, the carboxylic groups. First, identify the parent chain that contains most, if not all the carboxyl groups. Second, number the parent chain from the carbon of the carboxylic group. Number the parent chain from the carbon of the carboxylic group. That is, the carboxyl carbon is C1. Carboxylic carbon is C1. Carboxylic carbon is C1. Next, identify the substituents and assign each substituent a locator or address number. That may be 1, 2, 3. Identify the substituents. Identify the substituents. identify the substituents and assign each substituents a locator or address number. That may be 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, consistent with the numbering in the parent chain. Numbering in the parent chain. Next, arrange the names of substituents in alphabetical order. Arrange the names of the substituents in alphabetic order in the systematic name of the polysubstituted carboxylic acid. Polysubstituted carboxylic acid. So, for example, 3-formyl 2-methyl 4-phenyl butanoic acid. The parent name is butanoic acid because the carbon atoms 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, it is butane. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 carbon atoms in straight chain. In straight chain 4. Therefore, the parent name is butanoic acid. The acid group is here. Therefore, it is butanoic acid. Next, identify the substituents. Identify the substituents. Before that, you have to numbering from the carboxyl carbon 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Next, identify the substituents. So there are two substituents. One is methyl group, another one is aldehyde group. So therefore, methyl group is attached to second carbon atom. And aldehyde group is attached to third carbon atoms. Therefore, next what we have to do is arrange the names of the substituents. Arrange the name of the substituents in alphabetical order. So the name of this compound is 3-formyl 2-methyl 4-phenyl butanoic acid. Here phenyl group is attached to the fourth carbon atom of the butanoic acid. Therefore, 4-formyl 2-methyl 4-phenyl butanoic acid. So all the substituted aliphatic monocarboxylic acids are named using the same sequence. We have discussed. Next, the systematic nomenclature of cyclic carboxylic acids. The systematic name of a carboxylic acid in which the acid group, carboxyl group is attached directly to a ring is derived by adding a suffix carboxylic acid. To the name of the attached cycloalkanes, and cycloalkanes are arenes. So first what we have to do is the systematic name of a carboxylic acid in which the acid group is attached directly to a ring is derived by adding a suffix carboxylic acid to the name of the attached cycloalkanes or arenes. So here this is the cycloalkane. Group. So to this acid group is directly attached. So after the hexane, we have to add the suffix carboxylic acid. We have to add the suffix carboxylic acid. So this cyclohexane is having acid group, having acid group. Therefore, first we have to write the prefix cyclohexane. After that, we have to add the suffix carboxylic acid. When such carboxylic acids are substituted, the carbon of the acid group itself not numbered, but it is by convention taken to be attached to a C1 of the ring. So if the substituent attached, if the substituents attached to the cycloalkanes, therefore what we have to do is we have to consider this carbon atom as 1, number this carbon atom as 1. So in such a way that the carbon of the COOH, the carbon of the COOH, the carbon of the COOH itself not numbered, but it is by convention taken to be attached to C1 the ring. This carboxyl carbon attached to the carbon, that carbon is numbered as 1, is numbered as 1. So the IUPAC nomenclature of substituted aromatic carboxylic acids. Aromatic carboxylic acids. When benzoic acid would be named as benzene carboxylic acid. See this here, benzene carboxylic acid. Benzene carboxylic acid is would be named as benzoic acid. So the substituted aromatic acids with one carboxylic group are named as derivative of benzoic acid, with the position of substituents being cited using the locator 1, 2, 3. Locator 1, 2, 3 according to their position on the benzene ring relative to the carboxylic group. Relative to the carboxylic group. The carbon on which carboxylic group is attached is by convention is C1. The carbon on which see here, the carbon on which carboxyl group, the carbon on which the carboxyl group is attached is by convention C1. So number this carbon atom as 1. We have to numbering this carbon atom as 1 because it attached to the carboxyl carbon. See, the name of this compound is 3-hydroxy-4-methyl benzoic acid. 3-hydroxy-4-methyl benzoic acid. Here at 3 position, hydroxyl group is attached. At 4th position, methyl group is attached. Therefore, the name of this compound is 3-hydroxy 4-methyl benzoic acid or 3-hydroxy 4-methyl benzene carboxylic acid. Benzene carboxylic acid. When you come to this compound, the parent name is benzoic acid. The parent name is benzoic acid. So here formyl group, aldehyde group is attached to second carbon atom of the benzoic acid, and nitro group is directly attached to fifth carbon of the benzoic acid. Therefore the name of this compound is, the IUPAC name of this compound is 2-formyl 5-nitrobenzoic acid or 2-formyl 5-nitrobenzene carboxylic acid. Next, the systematic nomenclature of dicarboxylic acid. The systematic nomenclature of dicarboxylic acid. The systematic name of an open chain aliphatic dicarboxylic acid. Open chain aliphatic dicarboxylic acid is derived by adding a suffix dioic acid to the name of the parent hydrocarbon, to the name of the parent hydrocarbon, that is alkane dioic acid, that is alkane dioic acid. See, this is the systematic name. This is the systematic name. This is the common name. This is the structure of the oxalic acid. Oxalic acid. So here 2 carbon atom. Therefore, it is ethane. It is ethane. So it has 2 carboxylic group. Therefore, ethane dioic acid. So to the alkane group, we have to add the dioic acid as suffix. Here in this case, ethane is a prefix. To this ethane, we have to add the dioic as a suffix. When you come to the propene dioic acid, the common name of this compound is melanoic acid. See, here 3 carbon atom. Therefore, it is a propane. Therefore, it is propane. So this propane, here the 2 carboxylic group are attached to the carbon atom. Therefore, the propane dioic acid, it is named as propane dioic acid. We have to name the system. We have to name the systematic nomenclature of dicarboxylic acid of open chain aliphatic dicarboxylic acids like this. Next, systematic nomenclature of substituted dicarboxylic acids. In the next slide, systematic nomenclature of substituted dicarboxylic acids. So, the systematic name of an aliphatic dicarboxylic acid is derived by first identify the parent chain. First identify the parent chain that contains 2 carboxylic acid groups and then adding a suffix dioic acid to the name of the parent hydrocarbon. And the parent chain is numbered from the end, that gives the substituents in the chain the lowest possible. Next, the substituents are arranged in alphabetical order in the full name of the dicarboxylic acid. Full name of the dicarboxylic acids. See here. In this way, we have to name this name the given compound. What we have to do is first identify the parent chain that contains the two carboxylic acid groups and then adding a suffix dioic acid to the name of the parent hydrocarbon. Next, the parent chain is numbered from the end that gives the substituents in the chain the lowest possible. The lowest possible. Next, the substituents are arranged in alphabetical order in the full name of the dicarboxylic acid. Therefore, the name of this compound is 2-ethyl 3-methyl pentane dioic acid. You can uh, numbering the carbon atoms from here, from this side also, but it is not possible. So we have to consider the parent chain is numbered from the end that gives the substituents in the chain the lowest possible. Therefore, we have to numbering the carbon atoms from this side, Therefore, the number of the name of this compound is 2-ethyl. At 2 position ethyl group is there, at 3 position methyl group is there. Therefore 1 2 3 4 5 carbons are there in the straight chain. Therefore the name of this compound is 2-ethyl 3-methyl pentane dioic acid. Here 4-ethyl 3-methyl pentane to pentene dioic acid. Pentene dioic acid, because it has a alkene here. Therefore, methyl pentene dioic acid. Next, the systematic nomenclature of cyclic dicarboxylic acids. The systematic name of a cyclic aliphatic or aromatic dicarboxylic acids is derived by adding a suffix dicarboxylic acid to the parent cycloalkane. By adding a suffix dicarboxylic acid to the name of the parent cycloalkane or arene. That is cycloalkane dicarboxylic acid or arene dicarboxylic acid. The position of the two carboxylic groups are cited with the lowest possible address numbers. The position of the two carboxylic groups are cited with the lowest possible address numbers to differentiate between the isomers. Therefore, name of this compound is, first we have to consider the cyclohexane. To this you have to add the dicarboxylic acid as a prefix. So the name of this compound is cyclohexane 1,2-dicarboxylic acid. So here cyclohexane 1,3-dicarboxylic acid 1 2 3. Therefore cyclohexane 1,3-dicarboxylic acid. See, in this compound, two carboxylic acids are attached to the benzene ring. Two carboxyl group attached to benzene ring. One methyl group is attached to the benzene ring. So we have to numbering from here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, because the position of the two carboxylic acid are cited with the lowest possible address numbers are locators to differentiate between the isomers. Therefore, we have to numbering from this carbon atom, from this carbon atom. In this way, we have to name the nomenclature, name the cyclic dicarboxylic acids. Cyclic dicarboxylic acids. This is all about the nomenclature of carboxylic acids. So let us discuss the structure and bonding. Let us discuss the structure and bonding. So similar to the aldehydes and ketones, the carboxyl carbon atom is sp2 hybridized. So we have discussed uh, in the video of aldehydes and ketones, in the lectures of aldehydes and ketones. Similar to that, aldehydes and ketones, the carboxyl carbon atom is sp2 hybridized. Therefore, the three atoms attached to this carbon, that means carboxylic carbon, which lie in the same plane with an approximate bond angle of 120 degree. 120 degree. So these 2 points are discussed in the aldehydes and ketones. So similar to that aldehydes and ketones, the carboxyl carbon is sp2 hybridized, and 3 atoms attached to this carbon which lie in the same plane with an bond angle, with the bond angle of 120 degree. With the bond angle of 120 degree. Then the carbonyl group exhibits the resonance. Structure 1 and 2. Structure 1 and 2. So structure 2 is not stable. Why? Why structure 2 is not stable? Because of separation of charge. Structure 2 is not stable. So it does not contribute much to the actual structure of carboxylic acid. Therefore, structure 1 and 2 do not contribute equally to the original or actual structure. So the resonance energy is less. So what is the resonance energy? So here resonance energy is less because resonance energy which is used to estimate the stability of the compound. So this energy, resonance energy, which is used to estimate the stability of the compound. On the other hand, the carboxylate ion obtained after removing one hydrogen atom. So carboxylate ion is formed after by the removal of one hydrogen atom. So this carboxylate ion is more stable than structure 2. This carboxylate ion is more stable than structure 2. Here structure 3 and 4, therefore the structure 3 and 4, which are resonance hybrids of carboxylate ion, are similar and contribute equally to the actual structure. So here the resonance energy is I, which account for stability of the carboxylate ion. So this carboxylate ion and the hydrogen ion can exist separately. So this explains the acidic nature of the carboxylic acid. So the resonance stabilization does not take place to this extent in case of the phenol and alcohol. So here carboxylic compounds are stronger in acidic nature than phenols or alcohols. Why? Why the carboxylic compounds are stronger in acidic nature than phenols and alcohols? Since the double bond is changing its position. Since the double bond is changing its position, the resonance stabilization does not takes place to this extent in the case of phenol or alcohol. Therefore, the carboxylic compounds are stronger in acidic nature than phenols or alcohols. This is all about the structure and bonding of the carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids. Thank you all. Thank you one and all.